We are back at Rainbow Springs State Park, and the last time we were here, we tubed down the river and we had a blast.
But this time we're switching things up, and instead of floating down with the crowds, we're going to air up our paddleboards and see if this is the best way to actually enjoy the river. So the last time we were here, we did what pretty much everybody does, and we grabbed a tube and rented a tube and floated down the river.
And it was a blast. And we're about to find out if this is actually the best way to experience it.
Now, we actually have paddleboarded on this river before. We put in at the campground and we paddled up to the HEADSPRINGS, which you're paddling against the current. But this time we're going to check at the office. Don't know yet if we're allowed to do this, hoping we can, but we want to put our paddleboards in here at the campground and just float down the river and come out where they shuttle you back from the takeout spot just up the road where the tubing entrance is. If they'll allow us to do that for a certain amount of money without having to rent an inner tube, then I think paddleboarding is going to be, a lot more, relaxing, because we can just kind of maybe just like lay back on our paddleboard and just let it float. And obviously the water's cold here in the springs and it takes a little bit of getting used to. So if we don't want to get wet right now, we really wouldn't have to get so wet on the paddleboards. But if for some reason they don't let us deflate our paddleboards at the takeout and shuttle us back for a little bit of a cost, I'm sure it costs something. I mean, I don't expect to have it for free. Then I think we're just going to put in here at the campground like we've done before, paddle to the HEADSPRINGS, which is a little bit of a workout, and you just float back and take back out here at the campground.
Well, I know that I think I'm going to like the paddleboards better, just because when we were in the tube, it's a little cold in that water because it stays the same temperature, 72 all year round, and the paddleboard, at least I can be out of the water. If I want to dip my leg in, I can. Right now, we are getting ready to head into OCALA, which is about 15 miles away, to a joint chiropractic, because we have not been adjusted in about 2 weeks, and both of us are in some pain.
More like 3 weeks.
Yeah, especially Chuck.
Yeah. Again, we said when we were on our Christmas trip and we went to a joint chiropractic on the road, how nice it is to have that option.
Yes.
To be able to go to a chiropractor while you're out traveling, and man, do I feel so much better. I can actually turn my neck to the right now. It's crazy.
I could not believe how much I moved today.
Oh, I could hear your neck crack.
It was like celery.
Oh my goodness. But I didn't feel like there was a ton of cracking on me, but whatever he did, I can turn. I got just a little bit of tightness down in here still, but man, if you'd have seen me last night,
like an old,
I was like, my neck was forward, and I was like, what? I had to turn my whole body to talk to her. So, well, it's going to take us a lot longer to get back to Rainbow Springs than we originally planned. There was a large, and I mean all of the city of OCALA's police department, I think, was hanging around the airport here, and I'm like, Allie, Google what's going on. Turns out, I guess President Trump's flying in to speak at the villages. So they're doing all their sweeps and checks and all that stuff and battening down the security. So now I don't even know how far out of the way that this is going to take us, but there's some traffic going on here right now. We just had a little bit of a scare because the propane detector started screaming at us. Allie thought it was the smoke detector.
I did. I'm like, you set off the smoke detector. He goes, no, I didn't. I'm like, yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. All I did was microwave.
And so we went over and he goes, that is the propane detector going off. And probably about 3 minutes prior to it going off, I had just got finished spraying a little bit of sunblock on my arms and legs. And we just looked it up. That aerosol sunblock can cause it to go off. It's very, 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 very highly sensitive, it says, to aerosol and that kind of a thing. So I had no idea. Just learned something new.
More spraying.
I've never really sprayed it inside, but I was just kind of rushing and I just wanted to do it real quick in here.
No more spraying sunscreen inside the RV. Right. Well, we were lucky and we were able to snag one of these dollies for dollying our paddleboard back, because you can't go past the gate here. That's only for the park officials for the tubing, which is down here. That's where they drop you off. Allie is taking the Bronco back to park it and is going to meet me back down by the water. Hopefully she remembers the way, because if not, she's going to get lost. We are out on Rainbow River. And I tell you what, we've already saw a log full of turtles and a couple birds. And I haven't actually seen the fish myself yet. Allie's seen a couple fish, but I've been sticking the camera underwater here and there. Hopefully we'll catch something. No pun intended. Catch us some underwater marine life. Surprisingly, it's not terribly busy.
I'm very surprised, honestly.
Yeah, we passed a spot back. Yeah, we passed a spot back there that was pretty busy, but right now we're enjoying pretty much peace and quiet right here.
The temperature is perfect.
Oh, the temperature, the water doesn't feel as cold as it did the last time we were here and we were tubing. Now, granted, we're not putting our whole body in it right now. They're sunning themselves on a log. Yep.
Well, we just saw our very first gator here at Rainbow Springs.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that big of one, big enough. And
enough to take off an arm or a leg.
He was just chilling out there in the reeds. He was kind of hanging out away from all the people, though, probably scared of all the noise and stuff.
He's just people watching.
Yeah, he's just like, here I am.
He's like, when I
in
get
all my
hungry,
glory.
He's like, when I get hungry, what am I going to jump in and grab?
Not gonna be me, because I'm not putting my feet in this water anymore.
Don't let them tell you there's no gators in here because the water's too cold.
There's
gators.
There are.
So I might want to rethink my whole going snorkeling up here.
I don't know. I don't think I'd want to do that. There are no shortages of turtles on this trip. We have seen so many.
And quite a few birds too. And we just saw a bird just poop in the water. Heard a funny little story from a lady said that some people were swimming by and they were like, what's that white floating in the water? And they got off to investigate.
And she didn't say a word.
Nope.
She just watched and laughed.
I'd have done the same thing. Oh, what's that one doing? What is he doing? What is that? He's on the back of one.
He's on the back.
It's a little baby.
He's the baby.
Oh my God, it's a little baby on the back of a mama. How cool was that? I hope that translates on the camera. There goes one. He's swimming off over there. Man, there was a ton of turtles right here.
Yeah, he's going after his mom.
Yeah.
He's like, Mom, wait, Mama.
Made it to the HEADSPRINGS. This is only the second time we've made it to the HEADSPRINGS, and Allie pointed out she was wearing this same bikini top the first time, and that was, goodness sakes, that was our first trip here when we first got our Jayco Whitehawk. So that's 2017, I want to say. Oh, there's a turtle right there. See him? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turtle. But yeah.
I've only worn this top maybe 5 times.
Wow. And twice here. It's your Rainbow Springs top.
Well, we just enjoyed our little paddleboard ride here all the way to the HEADSPRINGS. And I can't believe how many turtle we've seen on this trip. And fish were coming right underneath us, too. That was pretty cool.
Awesome.
And we're just now floating around the HEADSPRINGS, and we're getting ready to head back to where we put the paddleboards in.
It should be a little easier going back.
Yes, it'll be easier because we will be going with the current instead of against the current.
Although it feels like the wind is coming from this direction now, so we might fight the wind with the current, and we may have to end up paddling. I think we did this once before, where we thought it was going to be easy going back, and then we ended up fighting the wind.
Well, we'll find out. We shall see.
One thing we learned real quick up here at the HEADSPRINGS is that you are not allowed to get off your paddleboard here and get in the water. There's a swimming area here. The boat patrol came up and told a guy just about the same time as I was getting ready to get off up there in that corner, and said you can't be off your paddleboard or kayak or whatever. And he said if you want to, there's the put in for where they rent kayaks right over here, right up in that area. He said you can land your kayak or paddleboard there, get off and walk around and get in the water, but they don't allow you off in the water outside the ropes here at the HEADSPRINGS. So just so you know, this is the part we get to enjoy floating. And We don't even feel like we're moving, but yet we must be, because we are already quite a ways away from the HEADSPRINGS already. Oh, we're definitely moving. You can definitely see it.
I mean, you look at the shoreline.
Oh yeah.
How fast we're moving.
Yeah, you sit there and fixate on the shoreline, you'll see how much we're moving.
It's so nice. We can just sit here and just relax and take in all the sights and not have to struggle at all.
Yeah. I got to say real quick how much we do love Rainbow Springs. Each time we come here, I think we enjoy it just a little bit more. And the fact that the campground has full hookups, man, you can't beat that. For Florida State Parks, that's pretty unusual to have sewer, at your site. So it's a really cool place for us to come. It's only an hour and a half to 2 hours from home, which is nice. It's a tough place to get into, though. It's usually always booked solid. It's a very popular spot here in Florida.
So the last time that we were on paddleboards, we were at Silver Lake. We were at Cypress Glen Campground. And the water there is very brown. So I really do prefer this kind of water a lot more. You can see all the way to the bottom.
Yep, you can see everything that's in the water.
You can see all the fish and gators and turtles and all the beautiful
I just prefer
vegetation.
to know what's underneath me. I like to be able to look down and see.
Exactly. So I have to say that was probably the neatest experience we've ever had out here. We just saw like 4 or 5 otter playing, and one of them caught a fish and was eating it. It was the coolest thing. They were so cute.
Oh, yes. I'm like, Allie, what's that up in the water up there? And she said, people. I said, no, those are otters. Wow.
Hey, buddy. What you doing?
This has been such a great day.
Oh.
We saw fish and otter and birds and gators and turtles.
We've seen a lot of wildlife.
Very, very fun out here today.
Say again, what a beautiful day. And we just got to swing by and see the turtles again.
One more time.
Yeah, one more time. They are just chillaxing on their log. Nope. Oh, he just fell in.
And the other one jumped in.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he jumped. I think he fell. And I got that.
Guy.
And I got that on video. That's great.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. He's like, damn. I was hoping nobody was watching. Did I meant to do that.
Yep.
Quite a successful paddle, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most wildlife we've ever seen on the Rainbow River. And this is what I don't say our 4th or 5th time being on it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What happened?
Lost my balance.
Oh my God.
Lost my balance.
Just like the turtle. You fell too.
Oh my God. That kind of hurt a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Babe.
Well, it hurt my hand. I was trying to grab this and I missed. You know what? That's probably why they have this railing here. I probably should have grabbed this. Oh my goodness. Well, that was fun. One last dip in the water. You come to Rainbow Springs, you definitely gotta make sure you get on the river. There's been a couple times we've actually camped here, I think, and we actually did not get on the river, and that's a mistake.
You miss out.
You do, you really do.
I mean, it is amazing here. The wildlife is awesome in itself, and the water, being able to see it so clear all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
So peaceful.
So we are headed downtown to Dunnellon, and we're going to try seeing if we can maybe have a fairly early dinner. I mean, it is 6 o'clock, but feels earlier than it is. But we're going to try to try to have dinner at Swampy's if it ain't too busy, because we've been there before and there's been a wait, and we ended up deciding not to wait. So hopefully Sunday evening, maybe it's not too bad.
Well, something new that I've been trying to do since we've been going out to dinner is to find a small appetizer. I know Chuck and I were splitting meals for a while there, and then we're splitting an appetizer, but I've kind of had a little bit of a back set with my stomach again, and so I have to be very careful with what I eat and how much I eat. I found that if I can eat something very plain and simple, maybe just a few ingredients, my stomach can handle it. But if it's something very rich, I immediately get sick when I get back to the RV, and it's not fun. So I've discovered that I can eat wings, and so I've been doing that a lot wherever we go. I usually get like a Asian sauce or like a mild sauce, something like that, and my stomach handles that. Or like peel and eat shrimp, I can handle that. But it's not fun dealing with stomach issues, especially someone who likes to eat. I love to eat. So I'm just having to be pick and choosy again.
Our bellies are full. Now I'm tired.
I had very delicious mild wings, and I couldn't eat them all.
No.
Chuck got to eat them.
Yeah, I knew she wouldn't eat all of them, so I knew when my food came that I had to eat fast before my stomach filled up.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. Food was amazing though. The shrimp was awesome. All right, well, I think we're going to head back to the camper and the RV.
Play little cards.
And enjoy our last night here in Rainbow Springs.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This has been a wonderful trip here to Rainbow Springs State Park again.
It really has.
Love it. Nice too that they have a whole new entry keypad thing here, which is nice. It is nice. That is definitely an upgrade over the last time. And look at the sunset through the trees. Wow, beautiful. All right, so after doing both tubing and paddleboarding here at Rainbow Springs,
If we had to choose just one,
I think we both agree paddleboarding for us is the way to go.
tubing is still the easiest and probably the most relaxing, but
With a paddleboard, you're able to explore, and I don't think we would have seen near the amount of wildlife we saw yesterday with the gators, the otters, all the birds and turtles along the edge of the shore. We would not have seen those if we were just floating out in the middle with a tube. So the paddleboard, you can definitely navigate around.
and I also like the fact that we can carry our beach bag with us and have our bottled water and things like that with us.
Sunscreen. Because we definitely started burning by the time we got off the river yesterday. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you learned a little something about Rainbow Springs State Park, and we hope that you learned a little bit about the tubing experience and the paddleboarding experience here.
And if you're new here, make sure that you're subscribed.
And ring that notification bell. That way you know when we upload our new adventures. And on that note, we will see you guys in our next adventure.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.